guys, it's Caitlin here and welcome back to another video. So I am back after taking a short little break from YouTube just to work through a few things in my personal life. But yeah, I am feeling a lot better after taking that little break, and I'm actually feeling quite inspired. And maybe not necessarily inspired is the right word to use, but usually I do build on Sims weekly, just a few days a week I will do it and things like that. And I find because of this, I have lately I have been kind of running out of ideas, and I've been struggling with my builds and struggling to come up with any good ideas and all that jazz. And I feel like after going away on a little break or a little hiatus, I'm not very good at saying that word, to be completely honest, but yeah, after taking a short little break, I feel like my mind has been refreshed and I have new ideas. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just happy with how my brain is working, I guess, when it comes to decorating these builds and things like that. So yeah, this is another installment to our Bridgeport Apartment Complex. I believe I think there was about 4 or 5 maybe more apartments, and I've worked on 2 more. So this is the first one that I worked on, and I had actually done this already a first time. I had finished it and everything like that, but the recording, when I played it back, it was terrible. I don't know what happened. Sometimes my OBS recording system, I think it's like if it feels like the graphics of the game are too high or something like that, it can't keep up with the game, and it just tends to lag, and you only get like little snippets of the video, and then it's basically like frozen on other parts of the video. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's a bit difficult for me to explain because I'm not very technical, not at all. So yeah, but anyway, with this apartment, first time, to be completely honest, even though I was going to upload it, I wasn't 100% happy with it. But at the time, like I was saying, I was struggling with builds and coming up with ideas and things like that. So I was going to go with it anyway because I felt like there was, no way I could make it any better. But I decided to give it another go today, and I am very, 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 very pleased with the outcome. Now, it's pretty simple. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom little apartment, and it's so small. Like, you've got your little door there, and straight through the front door you see the kitchen. Like, there's not much space, but it's only a little apartment, and at least there's a kitchen. I mean, I had a really, really tiny kitchen in my last apartment that I used to live in. I mean, it was more of a unit than it was an apartment. But yeah, anyway, with this one, I was kind of trying to go along the lines of metals and reds and whites, and just a little bit of blacks and darker colors here and there, just to kind of, just add a little bit more, I guess, or a little bit of contrast, I guess you would call it. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know, I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. So as you see, we've already done the lounge room. It's very simple because it's very small. We've used that new console table from the bowling pack, and that is the first time I've used it in a build, and I quite like it. I think it looks quite nice, even though this is not a mid-century build or anything like that. I quite like how it looks in the settings, and it has like a little timber panel, so that's where I've brought in like some of the darker colors, just for a little bit of contrast. And yeah, it's very simple in the lounge. You do see that we do put these paintings of the BFG. Yeah, this one here that I'm moving now, the BFG, and I decided to remove that from the lounge room and move it into the bedroom instead because I thought it looks quite nice just above the side table there next to the bed. And because I removed that, I had to try and find a new painting for the lounge room, which I ended up using this little, I guess they're like poster or magazine covers or something like that, framed and stuff. And if you saw that other swatch before of it, like that white dude on it, he reminds me so much of Lord Voldemort. If you're like a Harry Potter fan, or you've seen Harry Potter at least, then you know who Lord Voldemort is. And I'm not sure if you guys agree with me, but I reckon he looks like Lord Voldemort just a little bit. So yeah, we basically have the bedroom almost done as well. We've just gone with the red bed. That rhymes, red bed. And we've got just a nice, sleek wardrobe. And I decided to go with the matching side table as well because I thought it would, I thought it would tie it in nicely. And I quite like this rug I've used. Usually, like, I've used this rug a lot, but to be completely honest, I'm not a big fan of the pattern on it. I just don't like the geometric shapes on it. I don't know why, because usually I am into those kind of things, but I just didn't, I haven't really liked the pattern on it. But I think this is probably like one of the first times that I've really been happy with the patterns on the carpet. I don't know, I just really like them. So this house is basically, in my head I thought, this could be a mother and a son. So this little tiny room you see here is going to be the toddler's room, and I'm surprised actually how much I do get into this, or like I fit into this room, because we do get a side table, we get a little drawers, and we get the bed, and then we get a good amount of toys at least. We don't have a toy box, but we have toys, so I think that's okay. The one thing I did forget to put in this build though is a high chair. We do have a potty, which I must say I did not test to see if that works or not, but I didn't exactly plan to use this building anyway as for personal gameplay, because my game just can't handle it in live mode. It just lags so much in live mode, so much to the point that I struggle trying to take screenshots because it is so slow, and it freezes and it decides that it's not going to respond to anything. But I guess that's just one of the things when you've got a big building, and not exactly the best computer. I mean, it's a good computer, but when it comes to large builds, it does struggle to run the game a little bit. So I didn't plan to use this for my own gameplay, but if people want to use it for their own gameplay and they have a computer that can handle it, then by all means, go for it. I mean, that's what I was saying before, that I haven't actually tested the potty to see if it works, because it is kind of in like a little tiny cramped bathroom, so I'm not too sure if it actually works. But yeah, and you could always, like, if you decided to use this, you could always move one of the dining room chairs and put in a high chair instead if you wanted to have the toddlers eat in a high chair. I mean, you can feed them in the floor, so it's not exactly necessary anyway. But yeah, I quite like this bedroom as well. I kept it quite plain, just white walls. I contemplated putting like a patterned wall in there, but because the room is really small, I thought it's better to keep it, more open. And because there's no windows either, I felt like it's better to keep it white and clean, just so it looks bigger, I guess. I could have, now that I think about it, I could have added a mirror in there to help open up the space a little bit more, but with children's bedrooms, you don't often see mirrors in there, so I guess that's the main reason why I never put a mirror in there. But yeah, and we do get a few more colours in there because the bed is red and blue, so we do add a few different colours. It's a children's room anyway, so they should deserve to have more colours than the rest of the house, even though it's supposed to be metal and red themed. But yeah, here we are going onto the bathroom, and I think if you've seen my other videos, you'll probably remember that I mentioned that I wanted to keep all of the outside walls as brick, because I don't know, I just thought in an apartment building you probably wouldn't have the outer walls as a different wall. I mean, would you? I don't know, because my house has bricks on the outside and then it's like just wood on the inside, or, you know, just drywall or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it, but I feel like in an apartment building, because it's so big, that whoever built it, I mean, I don't think they would have bothered to put anything on the other side. Like, it's probably just double bricked or something like that. So I wanted to try and keep the outer walls as brick, but for this bathroom, I felt like it wasn't really working at first. So I did change it to white tiles, but you will see later, I'm pretty sure, that I do change it back to the brick in the end, because we go with something a little bit different. It didn't suit because I was trying to use this ombre red and orange wall, but then we go ahead and change that. I believe we just change it back to this white tile, and then we just have the brick on the other side, because we do change the colors up a little bit in there. And yeah, we do have a little CC item, and that is the bathtub with the shower curtain there. Because it's a small bedroom, I wanted the bathtub and the shower as one, but I didn't really like the options that I had in game already, so I try my best not to use CC items unless I'm doing it for an LP, or I'm doing something that is meant for me rather than for my viewers, if you get what I mean, because I do sometimes upload these to the gallery. Most of the time, if I'm being completely honest, I forget to upload to the gallery. So you guys probably are missing a lot of my builds in the gallery if you do go and check out my gallery library or whatever. But yeah, that is something I need to get on top of, uploading them to the gallery. Yep. But yeah, I try not to use CC because of that. But for this one, this little room, I really didn't like any of the showers in the game. So yeah, that's what we went with. Anyway, we are almost coming up to the ending. I think we're just putting in like a few more decorations here and there. I couldn't do much with the kitchen just because, you know, I need the counter space. So I couldn't put any items on there. I just chucked a couple of wall decorations up, and that's about it. But yeah, here are the screenshots, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and remember to hit the subscribe button as well, so you won't miss any of my videos in the future. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye!